Mercy.
I can't believe I just about critted you in the back of the head with a bomb.
Yeah, you almost killed me, dude.
Yep. Like a ×3 crit would have been.
It would have been goodbye, Eldon.
It would have been. It would have been 4d6 plus 30 damage.
Yeah.
All right, he 13. There's no overt sign of it.
Oh, son of a bitch! I'm looking at cleric.
I wish I certainly would have had a look at it before the wounds closed. He says like it was your fault not to get him to look at it before the wounds closed.
He
He doesn't know what it is.
Just do something for the fever. And he's sort of a textbooky way. I think I put a rank in heal because you want your tattooist to know about not giving you an infection. Yeah, I got a rank in heal.
Ah, yes. The fever, he says, as he takes this little vial and puts it a couple of drops. With the kit, he gets +2, which is enough for him to help the disease.
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap.
I will take off one use of his kit.
That's really fun.
Okay, Eldon's outside again.
Arvashniel,
Yes, Vi.
did you prepare any detect magic type spell?
The problem with the detections is that I must be able to see the ores.
You need to see them to identify them, but not to know their presence.
I suppose. There might be an indirect way. I do have some
eventually.
spells. Perhaps I could use your keen intellect to see if there's a way for me to use them. Unfortunately,
Yes.
I did not bring my book with me. I left it at the librarian.
Well, I know I could prepare from your book. I might be able to help you prepare from mine. It would just be very difficult to get the point across.
Well, let me tell you what I have, and then maybe we can discuss how to use it. I've prepared.
Fireball. Eat.
I've prepared a...
I'm pointing at you. You're in the shot, by the way. I am this one. He's not ugly. He's interesting. Yeah, he's like IQ 200.
Oh, the character she's talking about. I thought she was talking about our mugs. Screw you, Jessica, screw you. I'm growing my beard out. Shit.
God damn, those guys are ugly as fuck.
They thought you were talking about them when you were saying ugly.
What did you say?
They thought... Yeah, that's Ahmed. He's playing with he's stealing his kids' toys. Yes, a puppet.
I've prepared an acid splash, an arcane mark, detect magic, and a daze spell.
Well, daze is going to be difficult to use. Acid splash directionally.
On the first circle, I still have prepared a mage armor, a shield, and a summon monster 1. The second circle, acid splash, levitate, resist energy, and a summon monster 2.
Good boy.
And third circle, he says, heroism, magic circle against evil, and summon monster 3.
Those are two very good spells. You got thirds.
Yes,
You failed.
I've been casting third circles for at least 3 years now.
Good job.
Of course,
Someone hasn't been adventuring for a while.
time in the librarium does, well, sometimes you don't push your limits of magic when you've got all those books at your disposal. Now, I've placed out in front of me some things that I definitely cannot use. There are 3 scrolls here, a scroll of grease, a scroll of web, and a scroll of mirror image. I would like to know whether or not any of those in our company could use them.
Most certainly.
As these are all in my spell books, not just necessarily prepared, I'd be willing to offer these to my new friends to help us in our... to help in the effort, he says, while not quite defining exactly how much shit you guys are in.
Yes.
The fuckery we are seeing.
Right. John, how's it going?
Hello, Jonathan.
Better?
Jonathan. What's going on, man?
Yes, I'm not surrounded by people annoying the fuck out of me while I'm trying to concentrate on something else.
Those are good people. Don't you dare bad.
I like them, but like, holy shit, I'm obviously busy. Like,
Right, and they all having beer time and don't know what they're doing and want to know, right?
well, one of them
Hey,
I
I'm
know
playing
was just
game.
being annoying because he can. He likes to do that.
Sure.
That's all right.
All right, I gotta get everything booted up. What did I miss? Anything important?
Hadrian's got a disease.
Fuck. Okay.
Hadrian's got a disease.
Syphilis.
We found a couple of. We identified the magic items. Somebody
Okay.
has to grow a beard.
I'm already there. Wait, what? Oh, is there a beard ring?
We have a beard ring and a dwarf spell called Iron Beard.
That's an awesome spell.
Can you cast Mirror Image as a Inquisitor?
Let me look. I gotta get everything going here real quick.
Can you inquisit?
I will look it up.
Oh, I can inquisite the fuck out of me.
Yes.
PFSRD, I will inquisit it. It's become a verb.
You don't know the Deception domain, do you?
I don't know.
No, I don't have. I have an inquisition, not a domain. Do I? I do not. I can answer that definitively. Do not ask further questions.
Ask no further questions. Okay.
Oh, right.
Okay, so it looks like Icon could probably use these things.
Yep.
Because I've already got
This
scroll.
one.
I've already got all those on scroll on me, except for the grease. But I've got my own grease.
Well, la-ti-da.
Switch up.
Okay, he also has a few other things.
Icon. When you're done looking at Hadrian, there's some scrolls that might help you
Yes.
control the fields around you before people get punched in the face.
There's really a spell that is called that?
Yes, it's called Web. The lesser version of it's called Grease. Good for controlling the field around you.
Ah, this is you having fun again.
Yes. Both, you don't have some sort of secret rich man magic trading, do you?
I have money, which I have agreed to pay all of you for my safe return.
We're
From
still
this
returning you
dreadful space.
safely. Yes. Otis? Any sort of rogue tricks? Or I guess we haven't seen him sneak attack anything. Any sort of little halfling tricks?
Sure.
Get your rest for now. You still
In
have the rest of the
particular?
night.
No?
Can you use wands or scrolls or things?
No? Can you?
Yes, I can.
I have a wand here. It is called False Life. It should help. I can cast it on myself, but I will leave it on my side here on the right. If you have need of it, feel free, for those that can use it.
Necromancy. Wand
Did we
form
ident-
necromancy.
Did we identify what disease Hadrian has, or is he just diseased?
He's got
Syphilis.
bad disease.
Icon's got... Icon thinks that it's filthy. He would have liked to have a better look at it before he closed the wounds. He did treat the fever, and that seemed to make it better. This disease requires 2 successful saves. He made your next save for you the next morning. You, however, currently right now are at 2 dex damage and 1 strength damage from the disease.
Okay.
You guys are in the early part of the morning. You haven't finished your 3rd watch yet, so you guys have got about 6 hours of sleep and rest.
2 dex damage, 1 strength damage. Okay.
I think we'll go back into sleeping.
Okay.
Or resting.
I'm awake.
There are 2 potions that Eravashnil had put out, and you notice that he collects these up into his hand, and he seems to be deliberating about them, kind of quietly amongst himself. He ends up... Give me a... Who's actually talked to Eravashnil?
Eldon and Phi. Phi went to school with him.
Give me charisma checks, Eldon and Phi.
All right, Eldon. I got this by the.
You win.
Ha! Shit.
Okay, he seems uncertain, and he keeps both of the potions in his pocket.
You both bunch of assholes.
He may still be deliberating with the words that came out of the noble's mouth that will leave the guy behind if he slows us down, kind of thing. So,
yeah.
Sure.
The unspoken truth is that if anybody is slowing anybody down, we just leave the noble behind because.
Because.
Yeah. It's like.
I don't know. Is that the unspoken?
You don't have to be the last.
That might
guy.
be the chaotic guy's unspoken truth.
Yeah, the chaotic guy.
Yeah, you don't have to be faster than the monster. You just have to be faster than the slowest guy.
They found an old dwarven warhammer. I don't know if you're interested in a masterwork warhammer.
Masterwork warhammer with some advantages to stuff.
I will put that on.
Ornate.
I'll put that on Hadrian. The 2-weapon fighter. I have a feeling that John's character is going to see most of the cool new weapons in the campaign. Here, play with
into the
this
sling. I pass.
I dual wield swelings. Ha 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 ha.
I will paste this to the long list of crazy weapons that you have. What the fuck is a sawback longsword?
It's a longsword with a saw on the back of it, so I can do craft carpentry checks or. It's heal checks,
or cut off limbs.
I think it's this. Isn't that the stupid one that the Red Mantis group in the core world have?
So. Yeah,
that's their special assassin weapon.
It's just an add. It's an add-on to a bladed weapon that allows you to use the weapon as a tool.
Okay.
For sawing.
I just pasted the thing on.
I also thought it would just look fucking cool.
Keeps getting caught on things when you try to draw it. Oh, that's why they don't put this shit on the blades for
Is
weapons.
anyone taking a babao spear?
These are medium-sized things, right?
Yeah, unfortunately, you're fighting medium-sized demons.
So Icon took one?
You're giving Icon
Or did
a
he
spear?
not? It's a simple weapon.
What's the minus for me to use? -4?
It's too big. It's a 2-handed weapon for a medium creature. You can't wield it.
I can't use it.
Icon says, no, I'm not interested in that.
No. You want one.
No, actually, I abhor martial combat.
I abhor combat.
I do carry a crossbow, but only because it seemed to be required amongst those that would petition to become clerics of this grand crusade.
I carry a knife because I use it to cut my meat and open jaws that are hard to get.
That too.
Not everyone is cut out for fighting demons.
This is the first meat I have had in at least a year.
I cannot say the same thing. This is the first meat I've had in at least 14 hours.
That explains a lot, says Bortha Degirix to Hadrian.
So, did they teach you how to use a spear in rich man classes?
Rich man classes? If you're talking about rich with light and faith, then yes.
Bortha.
I am trained in weapons, as any good man is.
We will hand him a babao long spear and you can wave it in their face, or you could try to poke them with it. I will be waving, and I'll take the other one.
This is the putrid spear of our enemy. How do you know it's not cursed?
Well, I know. I will switch. I checked this one for the curse. Here, I'll give him the one that I was holding.
You were going to give me the cursed one.
I didn't check this one. I checked the other one. I assume they're the same.
He looks to the Inquisitor. Are there not many parables about picking up demon swords and their weapons?
This spear won't break when you stab the demon. He's a little stressed.
Sometimes you must use the weapons of your enemies. But beware the peril to your soul.
I don't see why you don't give the spear to the Targonian barbarian you have out there.
We certainly can.
Eldon comes in. It's still the middle of the night and you're awake. Rest so we can move in the morning. Damn it, bloody hell.
Slamming the doors and sealing you in. Eldon ends up taking double watch because Hadrian wasn't feeling well.
I really like the angry short one. He is just the best.
Bortha looks, he's looking to Hadrian on whether or not he should take the spear. He's deferring to you.
Take it. But be sure to see to your confessions once you reach the surface and all this is behind us.
My religion is between me and my God, but I will see so. Return me to my home, and you will all be rewarded. He takes the spear and puts it up against the wall, and then tries to get some sleep.
Be a flanking partner, motherfucker.
He looks
Flank, asshole, flank!
miserable as he kind of crawls into his cloak and trying to get comfortable.
Well, that was unnecessarily dramatic.
Icon goes back to sleep on the altar. Making his prayers again to Pelor, which involves some sort of like star-bursting motion above his head.
There's a small chance they might have just tricked him into leaving.
Hadrian's just sort of shivering.
Vashniel smiles politely at that, but he's not going to. He's not going to badmouth anyone in his current state. He slowly packs up his equipment and makes sure the wand is there, and he double checks things, and then eventually just sort of slides back into a reverie. Okay, Eldon, you get tired enough that you're pretty sure your watch is done.
Okay.
And then you get tired enough that you're pretty sure that your watch is done.
Yep.
And that's the DM not having a stroke.
Yep.
That's weird. Are you certain the DM didn't have a stroke?
Oh, for fuck's
Yep.
sakes.
Was anyone else
Yeah,
awake?
I had 2 rests. Or two
Fi sleeps, right?
Fi does sleep. He's a sleepy elf.
Okay, Eravashniel, did you feel that?
Huh?
Fi went, huh? Huh?
What the fuck? Sorry.
Echo. Does it echo? Does it say echo twice?
No.
My head hurts. I might have made my mixture wrong yesterday.
Sorry, Marty. Does Eldon feel weird? Do I feel weird?
Yeah, you had a serious case of deja vu. Or maybe you were just in this little foxhole for a long time and you kind of went, ugh, and then you may have fell back asleep or something.
Rixies.
Give me an in check.
Rixies.
I know you're in score.
19, bitches.
Okay. Yeah, you're more suspicious of it because you remember having the same thought twice.
Rixies,
What? Ugh.
up, something's wrong.
He's getting up. He actually grabs for his bow and notches an arrow. He's peering down the hallway. Holy shit, Eldon. You never knew this. Centaurs can see in the dark. Well, actually, no, there's the green light, so never mind. You don't realize this yet.
I
don't see anything.
I'm doing survival tracking on the ground. Hold on. I tell him to put a hand up, don't move.
Yeah, he still has his arrow ready as he's looking down the corridor. He looks to you.
25, not 20. Was there anything here?
Nothing has disturbed this area since you've gone to sleep.
Something was playing tricks on my mind.
I had a little double.
Can you wait a second? I'll check with... What time is it, Marty?
It's as if my thought skipped. Echo is an excellent word for it.
Something's weird. Something's wrong.
Okay, Eldon comes into the room. Everyone was slowly waking up by the time you woke in. Like for some reason, they were all starting to wake up.
It reminds me of when I was trying to reduce my will.
You feel okay this morning,
happened.
Hadrian. Of course, this is the same morning that you rolled, but it doesn't seem to be getting any worse. Your joints still ache, and you've got sort of like a cold, I guess. But
like a fever.
Yeah.
This is going to be very, very interesting. I need to find a way to get lesser restoration. So I have 1 strength damage remaining from my mutagen.
Eldon is detecting evil.
Why do you have strength damage from mutagens?
Because cognatogens
yeah, cognagen has a negative
lingering strength damage.
Yeah.
And then I heal 1 for resting, and I couldn't convince Icon to play doctor.
We should return to this place and consecrate it in the name of Palo.
Eldon is confused and he's detecting evil everywhere.
Create it in the name of Moradin.
Because the faith of Moradin has been washed away here, and this place has given us the light in the darkness and 1 more rest so that we may face the day.
Meh.
And I have slept upon the altar without being sacrificed, he says, almost snidely to you. Up, everyone!
Return with Inquisitors. Purify.
A new day awaits! And Eldon, you're not detecting any evil.
Okay.
Start preparing?
That's good.
Eldon is tired. Eldon is fatigued.
Yep.
I can unfatigue myself. And I will.
With a lay on hands?
Yeah.
You ask your god, after receiving your powers, you ask your god for...
You've got that same mercy?
Defatiguing ability. Yeah.
Nice.
It's a pretty good mercy.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
I sure hope that
The only downside... Sorry. Go ahead.
Borthas, he says this to Hadrian, I sure hope that we are getting out of this place today. I cannot abide by this filth any longer.
Do you want any leftover bug? It's good breakfast.
You'll see what happens.
Like, just not the thing he wanted to hear, and you're not making it any better. He doesn't like Fi at this point.
I didn't expect it. So the mercy only reduces. You have to actually use 1 charge per hour.
What?
You remove fatigue for 1 hour doing that.
Oh, it's not. You remove fatigue. Period.
Only if the cause is from a condition. So if you're fatigued from like a spell or from a disease or something,
It's removed.
No, it's no, a condition is just like fatigue is a condition.
yes. But in this case, if you are just fatigued from something that made you fatigued that isn't like a spell or a disease or poison or some other condition, some other cause, that's when it's only for an hour. If you're just fatigued and there isn't some other cause behind it, like a curse or a spell or
Sorry.
something.
Yeah, it's the line before that. Yeah. Caused by curse, disease, poison, without curing.
Yeah.
So it's the affliction. All right. I get it.
Yeah.
I
So
see.
if you're fatigued from charging or from being a barbarian, it goes away. But if you're fatigued from a curse or from a disease or something, you can only temporarily get rid of the.
Cool.
Okay, so this is fine.
Yeah.
This will allow
Yep.
you to get rid of the fatigue condition, although rest is a good thing.
No.
Yeah.
Wow. The paladin.
My
who never
God
sleeps.
sustains me. Yeah.
Right. Eldon's a little bit more snippy that morning when everyone's getting ready.
Yeah,
So,
he comes in, he's like, gather your things. Prepare, we're going to be
The
moving
sage
out.
shall guide us.
Good.
Bortha calms himself and leans on his spear and waits for commands from either Hadrian or Eldon. They seem to know what they're doing.
Is everyone all right?
That's what
is
he
anyone?
thinks.
Is everyone all right? Anyone missing? Or,
I don't know. I checked.
I still got
missing it.
one good leg, says Otis, as he's in obvious pain.
stay with Kruger. He'll take care of you. You will heal and you'll be fine afterwards. Worry about it not right now.
Where did the second spear end up?
Fi's currently holding
Fi-
it, but
okay.
Fi and Bortho
he'll
have one.
give it to her. He might give it to Rexy.
A
We'll
new
continue
day.
as before.
Icon is following.
We'll continue as before. Stand back and I'll clear as much ahead of us as I can. Rixie's, hold off on using the item. We'll see how long this lasts. You might be able to squeeze through until we find a larger area. Alright?
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Gives a nod. And
What of the other scales? I saw the wizard pick up a few more.
Oh yeah.
Seeds.
We should probably distribute those.
yeah. Agreed. These items might be of great use to us. Where are they located?
They're on the party pages.
Scale. Okay, so scale of cloud walking. 5 meter pillar.
We
of
wouldn't want the
cloud
wizard to
mist.
hold them.
He gives him a solid nod, like, yeah, I know wizards.
Wizard hoarding things? Oh, wow.
Good thing I'm not a wizard. I'm a tattooist.
So 3 per day.
Philanthropist.
Plus 1 moral bonus to attack rolls and saves versus fear.
Did we already describe what everything does?
Did you want a magic spear?
Are you asking Hadrian?
Well, no, it's more for Rexy's.
No.
It's not as good when you run into people, but it will be better when they're just sort of face to face.
My lance and axe are fine. I can make them magic.
I could use, I guess, the resist.
Yeah, I guess at this point you're sharing what the scales do.
Oh yeah. I tell them what they all do. It's
Align weapon.
right, but
A line weapon for me, but I use.
you, Eldon.
Yeah, a line weapon, yeah.
We
That's
need
all I want.
you to be throwing stones. So other people should hold on to the things that make you throw stones better or keep you from getting dead. So you throw more stones. The big one
You're being
needs
comical. I don't like your tone.
No.
Everyone turns
And it's not because I'm standing on a very large rock looking down at you. You're really small from up here.
I could use the scale of weaponry. Sacred weaponry. Because my smite doesn't last all day. Can someone cast it on me, or do I have to use it myself?
No, it's that. I think a line weapon is weapon touched.
I think all these things are self only.
Weapon touched
Is that the way
for
the
a
item
line
works, or
weapon.
is it
Oh,
just
okay.
a spell?
No, okay, that's fine.
Levitate is like you can just levitate objects.
Right.
Yeah.
Alter self is self, and then
Yeah.
aid is touch.
Is it touch or ranged? I thought it was short.
Touch.
Okay.
I don't
touch.
think it's range. It's pretty crappy.
So, these are all. Who wants what?
Okay, I'll grab the scale of sacred weaponry. Does anyone mind if I take this one? Say this is the one that makes you.
You'll
Yeah, that's actually a lot better for me than it is for you.
right. He
Then go ahead.
hits the
It's
demon,
yours.
and the demon giggles, and you hit the demon, and the demon explodes.
Right.
Then this one is yours.
So I'll paste under one of your saltless items the scale of
Cool.
sacred weaponry. Under Hadrian, the scale of disguised self. Arixes is not complaining about it. He's not happy about it.
He better be ecstatic about it because it's the scale of I get to leave the terrible place.
Yeah. He would have
Yeah.
preferred something else if he was on like even ground, but in this awkward situation.
Yeah. I look at him like we'll replace it when we're in different circumstances.
Why are you making faces? It's not like we're stitching them into our heads. We can still pass them around.
It makes
Yes.
me into a two-legged woman, is what Arixes says.
With nice boobies.
He growls at you.
El says, and that's where the wizard needed.
One of his front hooves actually clips the ground.
Eldon turns to the group. Fi. He used to be well respected, and here he lies.
Icon, I am.
I understand this joke.
Icon, eyes here. I'm fairly certain that angels are traditionally resistant to both cold and electricity.
Yes.
I think they also acid, but scale of resistance? Help people from being blasted away by spells?
Yes. He says. No,
Perfect.
Are you handing it to him?
Yes.
Okay.
Here you go. Now,
He looks at it in his palm for a while, not sure what to do with it.
when we're being attacked by things using cold or electricity, you can protect us.
As you said, Icon will protect you.
Like an angel.
But I am an angel. And he smiles.
Can we get this going? We have no idea how long we're gonna be here. We're
to-
wasting food.
Do
Let's
you want
move.
do you want to hover or do you want to help people? I am fine with either.
You should take the one that aids. It makes you stronger.
Sorry, who is
It
that?
also makes
Who is
it when
that
you
to?
get punched, it doesn't hurt as much.
Who's that?
D8,
Who's that?
D8 plus 10 temporary hit points.
Yeah, that's what
And
it
a
really
plus
is.
1 morale bonus to attack rolls and saves versus fear. Given that you don't have a bard.
That's pretty solid.
Actually, that would stack with Bard's Song, because...
It would stack with Bard's Song, it doesn't stack with Heroes.
Bard is competence, yeah.
The save versus fear won't stack, but the attack roll will.
Take this one, Eldon. And rain...
Alright.
And rain your glorious fire upon our... bastardly enemies.
Well spoken indeed. I shall.
The scale of cloud walking, is that going to...
Yeah.
Fi? It seems to be the weird one.
It's the weird
Right.
one.
Here you go, weirdo.
Here you go, weirdo. Yes.
Again, the taking of the scales is accompanied by this great sense of sadness and loss.
Oh yeah, the crying. So when I give them the scales, do I become less sad?
No, you still remember
Oh.
touching them,
Oh.
but they seem to be experiencing the things that you did. A grim determination, a sense of loss, sadness.
So your library should have all the books needed to fight Balos, yes?
Balos?
The big thing.
Yes, the library of... He just simply calls it the librarium for now.
Okay, we start walking, like
In fact,
walk and talk.
that is the first place that we should go when we get back to the surfaces there of Ashneel. No. I'm paying you to bring me back to my manor.
Is your manor on the way?
You can go to whatever library you want to afterwards.
Everyone agrees we're taking you to the place where your manor was.
Fine.
May not be there.
He gets the... And if it's not, we will discuss further. Okay, you've divvied up some of your treasure. You had an uncomfortable evening. One of you's diseased and being treated. Another person has a broken leg. One
not
guy's
me.
missing his eyes.
Perfect.
One guy is still damaged from his own concoctions.
From his own drug use.
Yeah, shit.
He's a little shaky that morning as you guys are standing out in the weird greenish light from the previously defiled sanctum to Moradin.
All right. So, hopefully there's more Lunchables on the way.
Oh, Marty, did what's his name get any stones for me?
Oh yeah, he was able to find. Let me just roll a craft check. A 10. He only found 2.
Okay, 2 bullets though. That's
Yep.
good.
No, stones.
Stones? Okay. So
Sling
the
bullets?
D4s. The D4.
Or they're not bullets; they're stones. Right,
Bullets
gotcha.
are made out of like metal and they do more damage. The stones are basically things you can scavenge. He actually
Yeah.
chipped
Oh,
some
okay.
stone and he was making them too big, and you ended up picking a couple out that were serviceable.
Okay. Thank you. I'll use. These will be the first for me to use.
Okay, he just throws the rest of the rocks away.
Okay. Eldon's gonna head off and start stealthing and scouting.
Okay. Can I have a travel order or marching order? Just use the box to the south. Eldon comes in his first.
I
feel like we should put our Rixies up there in the front too.
He's a woman.
I'll take up the rear, I think.
Okay.
Rixie's is a female.
No, not during most of the trekking.
Oh,
He's,
okay.
Yeah.
he's a female for 1 hour a day.
Or 3 times
The
a day,
big
right?
guy can just run right over
20
you.
minutes 3 times. 19 minutes for 3 times.
Yeah.
57
57 minutes a day.
In the middle somewhere. Next to Fi.
All right, so Barthor will hang out with Adrian in the rear.
Yep.
He doesn't look happy at his placement in the column.
What bothers
The
you?
humans are in the end.
There are 2 of our number that are slowing us down. Keep in mind those demons can appear wherever they want. The longer we're here, invulnerable,
Forgive me, I was not aware you were a demon hunting expert.
I've seen a few things in my years. Worry not. You are standing behind Icon, who shall protect you. He doesn't seem to like Icon.
Don't worry. When we get out of here, I'll make sure to add some favorable remarks about your performance during this trial. It's pretty clear that Hadrian has no respect or interest in what Bortha thinks at this point, and is not interested in being told how to do his job by some Ponzi bastard who has other people wipe his ass for him, who is also younger than him, even though he doesn't realize that.
Right. Okay.
Hey, we're getting along.
Icon is basically got an arm out for Eravashniel, and he's walking the elf around like it's the best duty ever. Erixes and Eldon seem to be kind of crawling ahead and making their way through old tunnels and caverns. Phi riding or kind of walking beside Kruger with Otis, who seems to be passing out every once in a while, but the pain in his leg keeps him awake.
Nice doggy.
Whenever you go near the dog, it gives you a low growl, like meaning it doesn't want you to touch it. Huh. Maybe there weren't a lot of elves where Eldon came from.
It's probably been trained to just be wary of medium-sized anything.
Right. All right, so I need perception checks from your forward group.
Yep.
You got this, Paladunk.
Don't screw this up. Paladont. I'm not the paladin today, so I get to make fun of him.
Yo, just wait till tomorrow.
Aren't these paladins dumb? Yeah.
26. 26.
So you get to a slightly narrower part of the tunnel. It has been winding.
Where are we?
If
here
you
we
scroll
go.
down a little bit.
Yeah, I see it.
And you can hear flapping and fluttering.
Okay.
Kind of in the air, kind of along the ceiling maybe up ahead. It's kind of echoing in a chamber. And then 26, you thought you heard you thought you heard voices. Maybe a voice. What languages do you speak? How many languages do you speak?
Oh, this guy's stupid. Halfling, Common, and Celestial.
What's common?
Voros.
Common and Celestial.
So I raise a hand to the ones behind me.
The fluttering is closer than the voice.
Okay.
The voice, just like those dwarves in the horrible tunnel, was repeating the same thing. The same sentence over and over. It wasn't the same.
What is it repeating?
The undead were saying Nidoram. This guy was saying something longer, like he was talking to himself.
Okay, can I get a gist of what he's saying and come repeat it back to these guys?
Give me a linguistics check. Because there's a skill dealing with languages.
This is a telephone game and a half.
Yep.
Jeez.
Some dude shows up, starts speaking Vietnamese to you, and you're supposed to tell it.
17.
Actually, you do a good job. So you manage to wander back to the group, and you can repeat the sentence.
Okay, I repeat the sentence.
Okay. So he just comes back, and everyone stops, and Eldon then says in Dwarven,
Oh, I know this.
Klaatu, Barada, Nikto.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
It's something to the effect. I have to get to the bottom of this.
They're inquisitive.
There's one voice up ahead. That
Just
keeps
like we are.
repeating.
We're inquisitive as well.
There's one voice up ahead that keeps repeating the same thing over and over. It might, and I hear some flying thing flying above.
Did the dwarves ever send inquisitors to fight the... That's something I'm asking to myself. Knowledge something?
Knowledge history.
Knowledge history? There's something here trying to kill you. Did dwarves ever come down the... the 16?
Yeah, dwarves are great builders. They had a part in building Valdaris.
Oh.
I'll move forward.
You
to
don't know
Rixies,
exactly
it's-
when the big migrations of dwarves happen, but there are dwarves that live in
Oh, yeah,
Valdaris
that's right.
still.
Nice.
Yeah.
Maybe one of them became inquisitive.
You're gonna move forward carefully.
Yeah, Rixies.
Eldon,
That
what are you
space
using
up
for
ahead.
light?
Yeah, so I have I get them to cast a light on the end of something,
Okay,
and I just put a hood on it.
I think this is a good time for us to start using the light effects in map tools. So I'm
Yep.
going to make yourselves PC, give yourself the right light effect. So
I have
did
normal
Eldon.
vision, right?
Eldon has normal.
Fi is done. Hadrian has dark
Oh,
vision.
we're over here now. Yeah, he does.
I
60.
give you the dark vision. Orexes has dark vision. Oh, already.
Yep. Fi has got low light.
Fi's got low light. It's already
Kruger
done.
has got low light, I believe, right?
And Sand.
Kruger, give me a sec. I'll check Kruger right now.
Eravashniel has no vision.
Yeah.
We'll just give him normal for now, just because
It's really hard to play with
right.
when you make it no vision for
Icon,
us at least.
Icon, I believe, has dark vision, which is really weird.
He's got dork vision.
He has low light.
Ha ha
Yeah.
ha ha ha, yeah.
And high
Dork.
perception, actually.
It's like he's creating light just for others, just for show.
So Kruger is low light.
He worships a
vision.
light god of light.
Bortha is normal. It looks like everyone is there. Okay, what were the light sources?
I have a light, something that... Actually, I would have left it behind. And is there any source ahead of me? Any light ahead of me?
Well, I need to know what yours is first.
What I would do is I would try to stay within be 20 feet of the guys behind me and have them use the light.
So
So you're tripping
Correct.
over yourselves in shadows all day long.
Oh, am I in shadow?
he would be in. He's got low light, so he would be in normal.
No, I'm not
at
low
20 feet.
light. I'm
No,
not low
halflings
light.
are normal vision.
Normal.
Halflings are derp vision.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a derp. Okay, so yeah, you're tripping over in shadows. You're like, oh,
Somebody has to have
Um,
dark vision. That's not.
So
a human.
I'll just have the light source on me. It'll be a stone that I can just put in my pocket or something, or hold my fist and
So
Where does the
Icon
light come
casts
when somebody
Just-
casts light on it.
Icon.
Cast the light on the buckle of your shoes.
How many of you can cast light?
So Icon can do that, but then how is everyone else getting around?
I cast prestidigitation to make
I
a
cast
candle
light.
effective light,
Okay.
and that is what I use.
All right, and then you've got a what, Adrian?
I can cast light.
You can cast light. Okay, so you've got light on a something.
That way nobody knows that I can see in the dark.
Nice. Just keeping the long con going, and then Icon will, I guess, cast light on what is it? A pebble, a rock?
Yeah. Something is.
So I'm going
I
to
can
turn on.
hide real
I'm going to
quick.
turn on the light layer.
So we've got. All right, so I'll put a candle on me. Light source D20 candle. Oh, it's already there. Nice.
Okay, and then I'll
So you're seeing in flashes.
there is a
Who,
large cavern.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, no, I can see from Mr. Man's Hadrian.
Eldon,
yeah.
there's a large cavern up ahead.
Okay. Okay.
Because low light, son. Elf eyes, keen senses.
Okay.
Big brain. Sorry.
Oh, we'll say Fi is prattling on about something.
Fi is describing something. Fi is trying to describe the difference between the dwarves and the elves and how they did different things when they came down a long time ago.
Eldon is he's got a sling and he's like ready to pop something.
So he's maintaining a ready action while he moves.
Yep.
That's what I heard.
I'm assuming some kind of bug, like a flying bug or a bat or something, and I don't know what the hell else.
Okay. Eldon, are you stealthing or are you?
I'm assuming
Yes.
whatever it is, it's going to
I am gonna.
This next little bit of
Sure.
the cavern is really tight, so Erexes
I'm gonna
is
stealth
holding
up
back.
to this point.
Okay, light spills into the room.
Yep.
There are stone figures that are carved into the walls along the cavern. Each of these
Okay.
depicts like armored men in helmets. The carved stone features contain expressions of sadness, though. Like, you know those helmets that go over your nose with a nose guard, and they're kind of like peaked up at the
Yeah.
top, kind of they're really old looking style helmets, but all of them have like unhappy faces, and a couple of them have like childish tears coming down the sides of their cheek, and the carvings are like throughout the chamber. We'll say most of them are in this nice bowl shape at the end.
Okay.
They're carved along the ground. Maybe they go about 5 feet up.
Okay, where's the voice coming from?
So you could hear the flapping noises. You thought kind of they seem to retreat from your light. The whatever was flapping around.
Yep.
Give me a perception check. And
Sorry.
the muttering
storage.
only happened a few times before it stopped.
So perception check. Give me a sec. Perceptionist. +8. Oh god. 10. Not today. Not
10?
today, Eldon. Not today.
Okay, so you don't know where the flapping noises went. They seem to retreat from your light as you were moving super slowly up. They might be amongst some stalactites that are along the roof of this cavern.
Okay.
Your light does spill around a corner. You do see that there is, or maybe another way out. You'd have to get closer to see if it ends or not.
Is my light source correct?
Yep.
It's 20 and 20 and 20. Okay, good. Okay.
Click on your So
Yep, it's good. I stealthing along this side.
okay, there are high-pitched spellcasting kind of noises coming from the shadows, and I need you to roll initiative.
Okay.
I am not surprised.
7.
As in, the diviner doesn't.
Yep.
If there's a surprise round.
Yep.
The diviner does it.
So they given that you didn't spot them, they're surprising you, and I guess I need everyone to roll initiative because it's going to get bad in a moment.
Woo!
I go
15.
quickly.
So
Fi is talking about dwarf skulls. Oh fuck!
Everyone knows phrenology is nonsense. Dowsing rods. Now that's how you find the truth.
Excuse me.
okay, so I'm going to call these monsters Fluttering Darkness, Source of Dwarven Noise, and Source of Dwarven Madness. How about that?
That one. Focus all firepower on whatever that one was.
All right.
Hey boss, why'd you name the scarecrow Source of Dwarven Madness? So they'd attack it.
They beat the fuck out
Oh,
of that
come
scarecrow.
on. Oh, fine. Awesome. Good job.
I got you.
Good job, guys. Good job. Good job. I like those high rolls.
They make me a killer.
Okay. So the Fluttering Darkness, they have a +6. The Source of the Dwarven Madness is a +7. And the Dwarf... Source of the Dwarven Voice. Wow. It's like the people that create these monsters. Like only 1 feet. And 1 feet only.
Improved initiative.
Fucking
It's because
hell.
it is the easiest possible to run.
Oh, come on. Come on.
It's just a lot of skeletal creatures end up with that sort of thing.
John, you can control Eryxes if you want.
Sure thing.
Little tool.
Adam, you can control the blind wizard spells if you want to help him, because you kind of talked about
Yeah. Well, I eventually it'd be helping him prepare his spell books.
Cast Media Swab!
Yep.
Oh, God. Who's the last to go? This asshole.
That's right.
And then Ahmed, you can help me decide what Bortha does in combat.
They're gonna beat your ass twice before you get your first turn.
I know. It's gonna be brutal. It's gonna be brutal.
Don't make me come over here and eat more of you.
That can't be good.
He's speaking in Dwarven. Yep. Fine.
No one panic!
You're always there's a surprise round going on. You can act. You know that
I always
the
get to
shit's
act in
about
the
to hit the
surprise
fan.
Huh.
You get the tingling sensation.
Can I see down that hallway at all?
So you guys are. Let me unfog a bunch of stuff. You're actually approaching the hallway, like so. Let me just rotate. And right where the map starts is where the hallway gets from 10 feet wide to 5 feet wide.
Okay,
So you can see down it. Yeah.
All right.
And you see the weird, almost like they were, like a really bad artist carved those soldiers.
Or a really good artist.
Sure.
He's gonna just... He doesn't know what's going on, so he's gonna just whip a web spell out there. Just rip one off.
All right, you guys have re-prepared your spells. Let me just take a look at
Who's doing
Icon
this?
here. Oh, you can help me act. You can help me with Icon, Ahmed, given that you're familiar with channelers.
Yep.
He likes to channel, but he usually waits for people to be hurt first, but not always.
Yeah. All right.
Let me look
So
at
give me
his,
give me
let me
a
look at
point
his
for the web spell.
All right, I will.
A point that you can
Schwa.
see.
So I'm gonna center it like there.
Okay, there's enough of a roof to the cavern that the web spell does eat up that amount of space. And Eldon, you're surprised as ripping out of the back wall is a bunch of webbing. Eldon, you actually thought the webbing was coming at you. You can roll a spellcraft check.
Nope.
You don't have any ranks in spellcraft?
I'm fairly certain I do not. Yep, I don't.
Okay, so something just tried to attack you with webs.
Ah! Shake my stick at it.
All right.
Dumb ass.
Well, it originated from like shadowy area.
Yep.
Seems like evil.
Okay, whatever that
Evil webs attack us.
whatever attacked you with the web with the webbing and missed you is clearly flapping with its wings in the darkness.
Okay.
But
Shit! I was hoping you'd be on that side.
Hadrian or Eryxes don't get to act in the surprise round. Fluttering Darkness. They'll act, however.
Icon.
Shit.
Icon. I'm looking at you, Icon.
Okay.
What do you got?
Spell causes an object to radiate touched object. Okay, so the first one touches the ground at the edge of your light and creates an area of darkness.